Hey, what's up, guys? It's Earthy Girl, and I'm about to do a late night read because I can't sleep. It's about to be a full moon, and I don't know if that's like affecting my energy because, and not in a bad way, it's just like I have a lot of energy. I feel energized. I feel like I need to get a reading out to someone. Um, and it's crazy because my midheaven is in Aries. So, and that's the house of career, the 10th house. It's in the house of career. So it's just like maybe this is the time. Like this message needs to get out to someone. And maybe y'all are up too because this is a harvest moon, so it's like it's brighter outside and it may affect our sleep. And it's in a sign of Aries, and that's all about just being ambitious, like moving forward, just taking a risk and just going for what you want and not taking no for an answer, all of that good stuff, so I definitely want to do a reading and see what Spirit wants you all to know. So thank you for tuning in. We're going to go ahead and get started. Okay, Spirit, what would you like the collective to know? What would you like the collective to know? What's the overall energy? What's the overall energy, Spirit? The song that I channeled today was by Cher. It's called Believe. And the chorus really stuck out to me. Like I couldn't stop singing it. It goes like this. Do you believe in life after love, after love, after love? I see it deep inside myself. I really don't think I'm strong enough to know. Do you believe in life after love? So maybe somebody's having a hard time getting over a breakup, heartbreak or something like that. I feel it deep inside myself. I really don't think I'm strong enough, no. Somebody is moving on, like they feel like they had no choice and they're just, they don't know what to expect on this new journey, but they are keeping the faith. This person is wanting to balance their life out and move forward, move to a different location or go to calmer waters, it's like whatever you were going through, you can't take it any longer. And you're trying to keep the faith, you're trying to stay strong, balance your life out. Yeah, you've been through a lot of hardships, life is tough. And you're really trying to keep the faith and keep pushing forward. Your life may be unstable right now. You may feel like you're off balance and things are hitting you left and right. And it's just like you can feel like you're on guard right now. You don't feel balanced. You've been betrayed. You've been deceived, and people, just treat you like an outcast. You've been through war, hell and back, and I just feel like you're tired. You're breaking free from this, or you're trying to break free from something. But I feel like a breakthrough is coming. You're praying for a breakthrough. Yeah. it's like you are really reflecting and reviewing your life and the things. It's like something has to change. You can't keep living like this. You want better for yourself. You want to be more stable, more balanced financially. You know, you want a better job, a career. You want something that you're passionate about and that you can be happy and look back and say, hey, this is what I created for myself. I feel like a lot of you guys are you know, going through this transformation, and you may be realizing how far you've came from like where you were before. So appreciate that, show gratitude, and don't be so hard on yourself. You know, make sure you are giving yourself grace, because I see that you've been through a lot, and you know, it's been a struggle. It hasn't been easy, but you are continuing to push forward, continuing to keep the faith. Even when things are going bad in your life, you still are praying and praising God, you know. So I feel like the storm is almost over. Whatever you're going through, I feel like it's almost at its end, and you're gonna look back and be really happy, you know, that you didn't give up on yourself and you continue to push forward. It's like you want peace, you want more money, you know, you're trying to become stable and create generational wealth, you know, and you may be doing this independently, or you could have a family and it's just like you're not where you want to be, you know. You may feel like it's just not meant for you to have the whole um you know, like the family, the whole shebang, you know. Somebody is feeling like it's so hard to get the things that they desire, which is a family, you know, the wealth, the materialistic things in the world. It's like that whatever you're trying to accomplish is so hard, or it feels like it's unreachable. But I feel like if you keep working hard, eventually you'll get there. It's like you're the 7 of Pentacles, so you're trying to get to the 10. You're not that far from the 10s. You just got to keep pushing forward and keep persevering. And during this Aries full moon, this is a perfect time to manifest and not be so defensive or aggressive, but channel that energy and use that towards your passions and motivation, and just the ambition, you know. Just going after what you want. I feel like that energy right now is something that a lot of people can benefit from at this time, you know, just being your authentic self. And it's like, accept me for who I am, because this is who I am. I'm not going to change who I am if it's not you know, going to be positively affecting me, you know. It's okay to be a little selfish and think about yourself, you know, and putting yourself first. Because a lot of you guys can have families and be the one that have to break the generational curses in your family, you know. You're the one that have to go through the war, got to go through the trials and tribulation, and you're built for it, you're equipped for it. So it's like, okay, take action and, you know, continue to work towards what your aim is, you know. But don't try to rush it, or, you know, just do things impulsively. You got to make it make sense. and plan. And be patient with yourself. Yeah, have strength and courage. You know, go for what you want and don't take no for an answer. I feel like your confidence is going to, you're going to have more confidence because of the obstacles and the things that you've gone through. I feel like when you're constantly getting past these things, it's going to build your confidence, you know, your resilience and your fight towards, you know, the hardships is really giving you the confidence to continue to keep moving forward. And like I said, if you have a family and you're trying to create generational wealth, I feel like you're the sole provider. You're the one who everybody comes to for advice, money, or whatever. I just feel like you're that person that everybody rely on. And that could be hard and burdensome on you. So at this time, you should focus on yourself and what you need to do to make you happy. The things that you just wake up thinking about or you want to create. I feel like now is the time to start creating those things and moving forward. Yeah. Queen of Wands, there you go. See, yeah, you're definitely in this Queen of Wands energy, this go-getter, ambitious energy of, you know, creating and being your authentic self and not caring what other people think, you know. You're confident at this time, and it's like you're a leader, you know. You could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or have it highly aspected in your chart, and it's like something is activated. But like I said, it's time to focus on yourself. The Six of Pentacles is in reverse. So yeah, you need to start doing some self-care. You know, take yourself out on a date. Exercise, get some regimen going to, you know, nurture your appearance or your aesthetics, and just wine and dine yourself, you know, because I feel like you worry about your family and the people around you all the time and make sure they're good, but what about you? You know, now is the time to focus on yourself. Don't be cheap with yourself. Knight of Pentacles, yeah. Time to take a break and just slow things down, you know. Start doing a lot of self-care, you know. Go on a vacation, take a trip or something like that. And I feel like you are just slowly going towards your goal, you know. You're trying to plan, you're trying to work really hard, and like I said, you've done a lot to get to this point of where you are now, but it's like you're not quite where you want to be. You could be taking a break just to, you know, cater to yourself right now. It's like you're really focused on something. The Hermit card, yeah, you're learning something, studying something, self-reflecting, really analyzing your life, and you trying to make the right investments, making sure that you're not overspending and having money management. But like I said, and all work and no play is no fun. So I feel like there needs to be a balance. And at this time, it may be time for you to just settle down and be to yourself and, cater to you. And then once you, go through that and get yourself rejuvenated, I feel like a lot of creative ideas are going to start coming to you because your thoughts and your mind is clear. And if you were having like a creative block or something like that, I feel like it's because you need to get out and just do your own thing and cater to yourself at this time, because you've been working very hard and you have a lot of responsibilities. It may have stressed you out to where you need some time to yourself. But things that start coming to you, ideas and visions of things that you want to create for yourself. Like, I just feel like you're going to start getting a lot of downloads. Wheel of Fortune in reverse and the Ace of Wands. Okay, so it's just like right now is the time for you to stay still, Take time, isolate yourself, and just create. Somebody needs to get alone. Someone needs to be alone and just really relax and rest, rejuvenate, and get your energy back up, Start thinking about things that you want to create in your life or your future goals, even the small goals to get to the larger goals. Start planning your life out, because this is a time for you to stay still and self-reflect. Spirit says you've been working hard enough, and now you need to pay attention to your health and your well-being. I do see progress though. You most certainly been putting in the work. Yeah, it's like you're planning, you're envisioning what you want in your life going forward. Some of you guys could have moved and you're like trying to get a feel of the community, the new community where you live now, or you're planning on moving away from your hometown or something like that. But it's like you're really trying to, you got the Ace of Wands, then you go to the Two of Wands. So it's just like now you're planning your short-term goals, your long-term goals. You're just reflecting on your life and really trying to focus up and go after your passions. Okay? So you're definitely making progress. Look, we got the Two of Swords and the Three of Swords. So you're definitely making progress. It's like, okay, I've had time to self-reflect and heal. I know what I want. I've envisioned my passions. I've planned my passions. Now it's time to take action. Okay? Somebody is definitely moving to a different city or country, or you may want to travel. and explore, and then you're going to get some downloads or creative ideas when you travel or move to a different location. You know, see something, and expand your horizon that's not in your area. Somebody needs to be refreshed and rejuvenated, and to get out and explore and see other things in the world, you know, because you may feel like you've been like closed in, and like you have a creative block because you haven't been getting out and seeing the world, and you know, you just been strictly working on it's just been a lot of obstacles and a lot of things coming up in your life that is taking your attention off what you really want to do and what you're trying to plan for yourself. I feel like you are definitely wanting to create generational wealth, because you want to be able to take care of your family. But not only that, you want to do something that you love. You know, you just don't want a 9-to-5 job. You want to create something for yourself that makes you happy, that you're passionate about, that you wake up and say, hey, this is something I want to do. This is not feel like a job to me. It feels like my sole purpose. And so you're really focused on that. You're really determined to get to where you want to be in life. With the Page of Cups in reverse and the Ten of Swords, you may have been let down, you know, or plans may have gotten canceled or something like that. Like you may have had some obstacles in a road that it's just like you no longer feel inspired, or there's a sense of fear or something, you know, a letdown. You know, somebody is not, you may feel like you don't have the support, or you just, like I said, some of you guys need to take the time out to rest, to feel inspired again, and to really get back into this imaginative space, this mindset where you're dreaming and imagining just like a child. Some of you guys may feel like you have so many responsibilities and obstacles that is coming to you left and right, to where you don't feel inspired. You don't have the energy to work on your passions and your gifts, what you're here to do. You may have a burnout, you know, that's why Spirit is trying to get you to rest. You may feel like where you come from, like whatever you want to do is like impossible, but it's not. It's not impossible. It's not. Just because you don't get the first offer, or you know, you don't get the recognition, or something doesn't go right the first time, the second time, or the third time, doesn't mean that, you know, it's not meant to be. Maybe you just need to shift something or change something about how you're doing it, and you know, just don't give up, because whatever you're working on, I feel like you're on the right path, but it's just like you can't completely invest in it because you have a family to tend to, or you have children to take care of, or you have a job that is paying the bills right now. So you can't 100% be devoted to your passions and what your soul purpose right now. But I feel like you're going through these things to strengthen you, you know, for what's to come. You may feel like whatever you're doing is not right for you because it's not working out fast enough. But that, I don't feel like that's the case. I just feel like in divine timing, things are going to start to shift. And Hierophant card, yeah. It's like you're going through some type of transformation. The way you, Page of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords. It's like you want to start a new beginning. It's like you want to change your identity or change the way you think about something or envision something that was inspiring you before. It's like you're no longer wanting to do that. Or you're feeling like you're not confident in it. Some of you guys could really be going through some type of pain. Some childhood trauma that needs healing. I feel like you're very wise, and there's some things that's bothering you, some things that's holding you back. It's like you have your guard up. You have a lot on your plate. You've been doing things alone. You could be a single parent, and you're just really trying really hard to stay strong and keep going, but you really feel like you're just exhausted and things are not working out the way you planned it to. You may need some spiritual guidance, like maybe you're watching this because like you really need guidance right now. You need somebody to assist you, and maybe you're afraid to reach out and ask for help. Or maybe you don't know how to reach out to help or be vulnerable. But there's some type of pain, some type of childhood trauma or something that is affecting you from your past, your younger years, that's affecting you in your adult years. Maybe you came from poverty, you know. Maybe you didn't have much growing up, and so it's affecting you. Like it's like you're trying to break this generational curse of poverty over your family, and it's very hard. And it's like you're alone doing it by yourself, and you're trying to overcome this, but you're feeling discouraged because things are not happening as fast as you want it to happen. But I don't see you giving up. Okay? I don't see you walking away from it. I just feel like you're having a moment, or you know, maybe it is hard to move on from these thoughts, you know. You're feeling like something is missing. Someone could have had some issues with their mother, and that's what's the blockage holding them up. Maybe you need to make amends with your mother, or forgive your mother for something that happened in your childhood, or how you were brought up, some type of family issue. Oh my God, my eyes are so itchy. Yeah. healing the family issues or the mommy issues, I feel like will definitely heal a lot of pain or grief that you have inside that you don't really like to talk about. I feel like there's some things that need to be released, some inner conflict. Yeah, the things that are burdensome and the challenges in your life and the hardships, the things that you had to overcome. You know, I feel like it wasn't easy, and you know, it really affected certain things, you know, your outlook on certain things because of where you came from. But I feel like you're still, with the Chariot card here, it's like you're still going to keep moving forward and trying, you know. I feel like you are self-motivated. You're encouraging yourself, or you're coming to tarot, you're really considering this help or this advice, you know. You needed the truth. You want to know about your roots. You want to know about your family lineage so that you can heal your family lineage, and set your generation free and break this generational curse so that you can move forward in life and become successful. Yeah. You're really serious about life right now. I just feel like you're tired of, you know, living how you're living. Like you feel like you want more, you deserve more. You feel in your soul that it's something that you're supposed to be doing. And you don't want to miss that opportunity. But at the same time, you do need to rest and take a break at times. Page of Swords. So yeah, you could be defensive at times, thinking that everybody is out to get you because of the experiences that you've had, you know, dealing with people and their deception. So it's like loyalty is everything to you. You have to be able to trust people. And I feel like someone broke your trust. So it's hard for you to trust people. You know, you like to be in control, and you like to be the independent person who is getting things done, because you can't rely on other people to get the job done correctly. So just be mindful to allow other people to help you, allow other people to do things themselves without you feeling like you have to take control or, you know, be the savior, do everything. And so some people can find, you know, take that to offense. Like they may feel like you are controlling or bossy. You know, you're very blunt. Yeah. And it can make people not want to be around you. You know, you may feel lonely at times. But I feel like you're just misunderstood. I honestly feel like you're just misunderstood. People don't understand like how hard you work and everything that you've gone through. They don't understand how much burdens and things that you have to deal with on a day-to-day basis, you know. And it's like you can't just walk away from your family. You can't just walk away from your responsibilities. So you have to conquer these things. You have to be confident and um, really straightforward with people, because otherwise they'll mess you around. Like I'm pretty sure you've been you've opened your heart to people who betrayed you, and that's why you have this wall up. People don't understand that, so they may misjudge you. And you just feel detached, like you don't want to be around people because they don't understand you. Justice cards say yes, that's the truth. Sometimes you just need a break. Gain your happiness, you know. I feel like that's all you want, is for your family to be good. You financially, mentally, emotionally, physically, you're just wanting to be happy. You want your life to be balanced, and it's just like something is always off balance, or there's something that always comes up when you feeling like you're settled and everything is going good. There's always something hidden, and it comes, and it's just like now you're anticipating that. You're anticipating something bad to happen. The home, your family is really important to you. And that's your main concern right now, is just making sure that your loved ones are good and you're secure and safe, you know. I feel like you you like the finer things of life, or you like a beautiful home. You want to make sure that your bills are paid and you have money to do the things that you want to do as well, you know. Some of you guys could be buying a home or wanting to buy a home. The World card, okay? So it's like something that you don't see, or something that is coming that you don't see. And I feel like it's something good, some good news, or something that's going to make you happy, for sure. It's like good karma. Right when you just, you know, feeling lonely and like people don't understand you, I feel like there's going to be someone that God, Spirit, bless you with. Somebody that's going to come in, but you don't see it coming. Queen of Cups. That's going to break those boundaries, baby, and open your heart again, you know. But you have to be willing to be open to this, you know. Because like I said, you've gone through so much, and now I just feel like you are about to get the blessings. The blessings are about to start coming in, the good karma, which could be a partner, you know, someone trustworthy, someone that's really going to make you happy, that you can start a family with, you know. And there's going to be like unconditional love. because you just feel like you haven't found I don't know, it's just like you haven't found your tribe or the people that get you. But I feel like that's about to come. But you gotta, in divine timing, you gotta be patient. Focus on yourself. Focus on your creative pursuits. And keep the faith, most definitely. Okay? The 3 of Swords and the 7 of Swords. Okay, what is that about, Spirit? And the 4 of Pentacles. Okay, so yeah, you could be holding on to some burden, some heartbreak, or some negative things that have happened. You could be thinking about that, you know. So just make sure that you are not thinking about the negative things, and like I said, feeling like everybody is out to get you, because you don't want to block your blessings, you know, holding on to the past and things that happened in your childhood when you were growing up, you know. I really do feel like this is a mother figure, someone who really hurt you, a parental figure, and that has affected how you interact with people in your love life and your family members. Like, you may feel like you have to have control over everything. But you don't want to manifest this energy, you know. A feeling like you can't have it. Knight of Wands energy, okay? Yeah, you definitely could be like a little aggressive. Page of Wands. But I feel like it's just like you're not concerned with love at this time because you've been heartbroken. You don't want to be vulnerable in that space. You feel like you have control over your feelings when you're not dealing with other people or other lovers, even though you romanticize and really fantasize and dream about having the love and the family, you know, the perfect family and all of that. But I feel like there's a fear when it comes to that, you know. Somebody could also be feeling like you may feel like somebody is trying to steal something for you or use you for the things that you work hard for, and you don't want them to take that away from you. The things that you are really building for yourself. You don't want somebody to come in and break your heart, and really you have to start over with your healing process. So that's for some of you guys, you know. But you got to give love a chance, you know. That's a part of it, you know, just really taking a chance. Got to take a chance in love. Yeah. With the Sun card here. And the 8 of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles. If you want this family, you're going to have to take a chance and think positively. Manifest the positive things in your life. Judgment card, 4 of Swords, 3 of Cups. Cannot make this up, okay? Yeah. Don't think about the negative things, about feeling like you're going to be rejected or something bad is going to happen, you know? Or like somebody's going to cheat on you or something like that. Don't think about the negative aspects of it. Think about the positive things in your life, okay? Because I know that you've been through a lot. You've been through a lot of heartbreak when it comes to your relationships and even people in your family. And that's why you are just so goal driven and focused on your work at this time. But I feel like you should give love a shot because, you know, that song is coming back, sure. Do you believe in life after love, after love, after love? I feel it deep inside myself. I really don't think I'm strong enough, no. So give love a shot again, you know? Be open and not so serious about life. And I know the things that you've gone through, it has hardened you. But I feel like you need to have a little fun and self-care for sure. Take yourself out. Do something nice for yourself for once. Take a trip. Some of you guys could be taking a trip or something. Or you want to. Angels, please give us some advice for the collective, please. Love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Yes, self-love, self-care. Love yourself first. Yeah. Definitely have strict boundaries, and I just feel like it's just like a wall you've created for yourself so that you don't get hurt. It says codependency addictions are affecting your romantic life, so you may feel like a lot of people are relying on you, and it's affecting your love life because it's like you have so much responsibility. It's just hard for you to entertain other things and like have fun and just really get to know people because you're just working and you're focused on, you know, the goal of accomplishing generational wealth and making sure that your family is good. It's like you gotta, yes, care for your family, but you can't care for them if you're not good, you know. So yeah, make sure you at this time you're just really caring for yourself and your well-being, you know, because other people, they have their own paths, and you can't cradle everybody. You got to let them go. You can't control everything. You're going to have to allow people to make their mistakes, allow people to live their lives and do what they want to do, and wish them well, pray for them, but you have to move on and you know, fulfill your soul purpose and really do the things that you love. You can't save everybody. So they have their own paths, and they're gonna have to, you know, save themselves. Playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. I told you, yeah, have some fun, get out and lighten up. I am going to do Starseed Oracles tonight because, yeah, let's get some advice, some more advice. Okay, Spirit, what would you like the collective to know? What advice they need tonight? And the angel number that I channeled today was 711. It is on my community board. So, yes, when I do these readings, I channel angel messages all the time, and I post them on my community board. So, if you read those messages as well, you'll see that everything is aligned. The readings, everything is aligned, so pay close attention to that after I do my readings. I normally do post the angel numbers in the morning, so yeah. Okay, the void. Earth, the 7 star sisters, and activated Earth. Okay, Earth energy. It's a lot of Earth energy. Okay. Okay, so the void. Okay, so the void. Stop, embrace winter, great cosmic womb. Okay, so everything and nothing exists in the void. It's where all life begins and ends. It's the winter and the womb, the fertile darkness where all things originate and all seeds grow. Comforting and intimidating, freeing and daunting. It can feel both overwhelmingly small and huge. The void is where faith lives. The message of the void is to surrender to the unknown, to allow the fertile darkness of nothingness to nurture the new seeds growing within you. Regardless of whether you know what they'll one day become, you're being called to surrender to the mystery of what's next, to rest, and to allow the winter of your life to do the work for you, to hand over your control and trust that just because you can't see what's happening beneath the surface, it doesn't mean things aren't at work. The greatest weavings happen when we find a way to surrender and trust that our life is being knitted for us, right beneath the surface, in ways known and unknowable. Now is the time to cultivate faith and allow deep, deep rest. The void often surfaces at the end of a chapter or life phase, when we're called to let go of all that we know and identify with. When you're in the void, it can feel scary and as if you should be doing something. However, when this card appears, it's a sure sign that the most productive thing to do is relinquish control and surrender to the changing mystery of your life. All right, so how are you being called to surrender to the unknown mystery of your life, collective? All right. Earth. And that's exactly what I just said. Yes, Spirit. This is everything is just making sense. I love this deck. Okay, Earth. Learning how to be human in the world, but not of it. Okay, so the challenge for all souls having a human experience is to be in the world, but not of it. To realize they are souls having a human experience and be fully conscious of it. To have their soul fully embody their body. People's personalities tend to relate to either transcendence or immanence. Those who lean towards transcendence have a longing for the heavens and the metaphysical. They yearn for a personal experience with God and to be lost in the heavens. They're envious of the angels and are more comfortable praying and hanging out in the stars than on earth. Those who tend toward immanence have attached themselves more to earth and their body. They spend more time thinking about things in the physical world rather than connecting with the heavens or their own mystical inner worlds. Being a fully embodied soul having a human experience means finding the balance between transcendence and immanence. Being in the world but not of it. Most starseeds are drawn towards transcendence. They're more comfortable with the angels and the heavens. Life on earth can be more difficult for them. If this is you, you're being reminded that you chose to be a soul in a body on earth, and you're being called to focus more of your energies in the physical world, to learn how to be human, a soul in a human body, fully present to what life on earth has to offer. Okay, do you tend to long for the stars or be more in the physical? How can you find greater balance between the two? Okay, so there needs to be a balance with your spirituality and the earthly realm as well. Okay, so you gotta stay grounded, most certainly. That's why Spirit is wanting you to take the time out for yourself and reflect and really just balance your life out. I feel like because you were overly focused on pursuing the earthly things and gaining more money and, you know, just the tangible things, materialistic things. But don't forget that you also have this spiritual realm where you need to pray to your ancestors, your deities, your spirit guides, and your angels. They are there to help and assist you when you're feeling like you're being defeated, or you're feeling like giving up, or you're running out of energy and you're just feeling depleted, or you're feeling alone and isolated and like no one gets you or understand you. Always know that you have them there to rely on and depend on. They're there to help and assist you. So there needs to be a balance on both ends, okay? Not just to pray when things are going good, bad in your life, but also when things are going good as well, you know? That's what Spirit is saying to you guys right now. There needs to be a balance between the two. Transcendence and immanence energy, okay? Now we have the 7-star sisters. Birthing creations, tapestry of life, expression. So there are new creations that want to be born. Beauty that's yearning to be woven. New consciousness that's longing to be breathed into life. If you draw this card, you're being called to surrender to these creations, to usher in a new era of consciousness and do your bit in weaving the web of life. This is the card of the artist and the midwife. You're being called to ponder questions. What wants to be birthed through you? What new creations are whispering in your ear? What beauty are you being called to make? Creativity and intuition come from the same sacred place. They occur when we find ourselves flowing with the rest of life. Earth is renowned as a planet of manifestation and creativity, and yet so many of us have forgotten how to create. Somewhere along the way, we stopped seeing ourselves as artists, as creatives, as poets. Yet to be human is to be creative. Creativity is part of your true nature. Perhaps you're being called to surrender to a creative project, such as a new business or a book. Or perhaps you're being called to weave beauty in your home or in the way you cook. Regardless of the end result, you're being called to express yourself through your creativity. To surrender to the creative projects that both scare and excite you, to find a way to weave beauty back into everyday life. For where there's creativity, spirit and soul are present. And the world needs those qualities more now than ever before, okay? So we need your authenticity. What new creations are you being called to birth? So that inner voice, whatever it is that you just wake up thinking about, or you just, you do as a hobby, that is what your soul purpose, that's what you need to create. That's what you need to really pay attention to and try to accomplish that goal, whatever that is. Whatever your passions are is what you really need to tend to whenever you have time to do it. But don't forget, you need to rest. All right, activated earth. And at this downtime, I feel like I said, you're going to get a lot of downloads of things that you do need to create or bring to the light. Power places, ley lines, trust where you're led. Okay, so ley lines are invisible pathways on the land along which energy travels. They can be sensed when we tune into them with our subtle senses. Also known as spirit paths, they've been compared to the meridian system of the body used in Chinese medicine and the linked sacred sites stone circles, burial mounds, and places of worship worldwide. In Australian Aboriginal culture, song lines were the paths traveled by the creator beings as they made the land and sea during the dreaming. These paths were recorded in the traditional songs and dances of the people, allowing them to access information about the land's history and to travel safely across great distances. Many believe that as we visit such sacred points on earth, something is activated within us. Remember, I said you travel, outside of your community, go to a different city, state, or country, and you're going to start getting downloads. Your thoughts are going to be clearer. Your creativity and your ambition and inspiration is going to start coming back. That's what Spirit is saying. Some also believe that by connecting with the land with devotion at these sacred places, something is activated within the planet too. Are you being called to travel to a sacred place that your soul remembers, or to tend the land you live on, to honor and acknowledge the known and unknown keepers or nature spirits of that land? As you connect with the earth and honor its keepers, the land opens up more fully to hold you, okay? The fruits provide more nourishment and the guardians watch over you. I cannot make this up, okay? So place your hand on your heart and repeat after me. I honor and thank the keepers of the earth beneath me, known and unknown. Thank you for your nourishment and tender holding, okay? So your spirit guides, your ancestors, your angels, your deities, they are all with you, waiting for you to reach out to them and say, I surrender, I'm ready, or I need help, I need to be led, I need to be guided, I need these downloads, I need understanding, they're there and they're going to send you the signs. If you clicked on this reading, you made it thus far, this is your angels and your spirit guides, your spiritual team letting you know this is what you need to do, So if you were led to this video, it's for a reason. All right. So yeah, that's what I have for you guys. I hope that you really learned something and you take heed to what I said, and you guys just really continue to be inspired, and don't allow the hard things in life, the obstacles, the trials and the tribulations to stop you from reaching your soul purpose and going after things that really inspire you and make you happy from within, that satisfies your soul. I love you guys, and I wish you all the best on your journey, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.